Welcome everybody to episode 21 of the We Don't Know Jack podcast. Not a full house today. It's me. I'm your host Jack, and Emily's here today. What's going on, Emily?
I am hyped up on Monster right now.
Monster, water.
I
I've
needed that. Yeah, you're a lot healthier than me. I need the caffeine last night and today.
I've never had an energy drink.
Well, I'm gonna show you my ways.
I
Of,
don't need that. I got plenty of
for-
energy.
it's so not good for
It's
you,
horrible
but
for you.
I almost spilled this all over my laptop.
My buddy that I used to work with, he would drink 3 or 4 bangs every time I worked with him.
Those can actually like give you a heart
Yeah,
attack.
there was another guy that worked there that he would drink 4 every day, and he did have to go to the hospital.
Okay, I'm not that bad. This is
I've never seen you drink
probably
one before.
what?
I've never seen you drink one before.
No, I was just about to say this is probably the first one I've had in close to a year. Like, I don't drink them often. I just needed that pick me up after work.
I was kind of surprised. I've never seen you drink one. I was like, you drink Monster? That's new.
I, okay, I like Monster. I like the Mountain Dew Kickstart. And Red Bull, it's okay.
It gives you
I'm
wings.
not, yeah, it gives me
You know,
wins.
there's 500 calories in 1 can of Red Bull.
Really?
How many's in that?
230.
I hope that didn't
So
record.
you might want to fact check on the Red Bull.
I looked at the can.
Yeah, you might read it wrong.
I didn't read it wrong.
Red Bull, I'm fact checking
Go
this.
ahead, fact check me. 1 can of Red Bull has 500 calories, or like maybe it's 470. That's a big difference.
Man, I gotta
Trust me,
do
I mean,
the.
I don't drink them, but I count calories now, and I hate it. But I've been counting calories all summer. The
I
last summer I have is
remember.
a college kid.
Okay, you
Count calories.
were. One can is 168 calories.
How many servings are in 1 can?
Let me see. Well,
That's,
the cans are small. I'm
I know.
assuming it's
I swear to God, it said
only.
407. Maybe it said 170. I can't read, but I swear it said 470. I don't
Uh, let's go to.
nutrition facts. I don't.
Yeah.
What is this background? What was I thinking with this?
Yeah, everyone listening, Jack got a MacBook
I did.
and he's doing the green screen mode on Zoom and he somehow added a
It's
AEW
Brian
photo.
Danielson kicking Will Ospreay in the head.
Yeah, and that's
Background,
right behind him.
friend of the show, Drew took. He took that picture, which was
Dude, I
hey,
cannot find.
this match was the greatest match of all time, though, Emily. So I feel like it's fair that it's there.
Hey, I told you to keep it up.
Yeah, it's great. So while you look this up, we celebrated your birthday on Saturday. I was supposed to go camping,
Yeah.
ended up not going, and we got Casey to come out, our old friend Casey. Casey said he's excited to come back one day, but we got him to come out. And so Casey texts me and he says, uh, so he invited his friend Jeff. Jeff's a good guy, he's a truck driver, and his friend Noah.
We
Noah,
love Jeff.
great people. Well, Jeff misconstrued the text that said it's something about it's Jack and I's friend's birthday. Jeff read it and I read the text back. It sounded like it was Casey's birthday.
Casey made it sound like it was his birthday and not mine.
I get a text about an hour before. He goes, "Fair warning, the rednecks are coming." I was like, "Oh God, this will be good." These people that I've met maybe twice. These are people he went to high school. Casey's 2 years older than me, so these are people he went to high school with. Nice people, very nice people.
Oh,
But
I loved it.
I haven't seen these people in years, not years. It's been about a year since I've seen any of them. Other than Scott, Scott's there all the time. Scott just kind of
Yeah.
sits there and he's graced by his presence, kind of thing. Well, anyway, they show up and Jeff would agree his car is a royal shitbox.
Oh, I have
This
a
thing
photo of it. It's
is amazing.
bad.
It's the definition of a shitbox. I don't know what it is.
It, I don't, honestly, I don't even know if you can call it a car
Yeah, it drives.
because most of it's missing.
Yeah,
It has been replaced.
this thing's amazing though. So normally the exhaust pipe is a little pipe down on the back. His is by the
Yeah.
in the front. And it instead of the little pipe, I think he welded on a giant pipe on top of it. So it's about 4 feet up in the air. It goes up higher than the car. And there's a door clacker on top of it.
Yeah, it's like a door knock on
Most of
top
the
of
time,
it.
most of the time when somebody pulls in the parking lot and they sit there and rev their engine for 6 minutes, they're looked at as an asshole.
Yeah.
Jeff does it, everybody laughs because it's so funny.
Oh, we were sitting outside in JP's and Jeff pulls up. I've never met Jeff. Oh,
I didn't even tell you he was coming.
the only thing I heard was, oh, you'll know when he like pulls up. I hear this piece of shit car. It rattled its way into the parking lot. He pulls in, and there's, I think these women were probably like mid 30s.
Oh, they're old
He
as that.
pulls up next to them,
We're
and
late
they're
40s.
sitting, and they're dying laughing at how terrible this car
Oh,
looked.
he parked right next to the tables too. He got the best spot.
Yeah,
Pulls up in this thing. And we're not into the best part yet. If you follow our TikTok, you've seen this already. He shows up. This car is not meant to haul anything. And he's got
no.
the most ass backwards way I've ever seen something strapped. It's strapped in and out through the door like 4 times. Like
Yeah,
it's in and out of the
he
door.
put the windows down
Yeah. And
and
no,
strapped a.
he had him up to hold the strap on, I think.
Oh, I thought they were down, and that's how he got through.
It was the most ridiculous thing. And
I
he
have a.
shows up with this lawnmower that it was a push lawnmower that got converted into a riding mower, I think, or a go-kart.
It
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 doesn't have a
wasn't.
blade. And it was on the roof
No,
of the car.
he took the blade off.
He didn't. The guy he bought it from did. So
He
Casey,
found it on. He
Facebook.
found it online.
Yeah, he bought it on
And
Facebook. I think he paid way more than he should have for it, but it was
I
amazing.
mean, it was
It was pretty
cool.
great. It was our entertainment for a solid hour.
Oh
He
yeah.
So he had told Casey about it. He said to Casey and said, "You want this?" And he goes, "What am I gonna do with that?" And then sure as shit, Jeff shows up with the thing on top of his car, and it's red, white, and blue. If you haven't seen it yet, it's our most popular TikTok.
It it's
Uh,
the American flag
yeah, it's
like
the last thing we
spray
posted.
painted onto a mower.
We don't know Jack over on TikTok. We don't know Jackpot on Instagram. Check it out; it's a fun video. And so we're sitting there, and he gets it down. And he fires it up, and it fires up, and then it dies out. It fires up,
It
and
took a while to actually
it took
get
a
it.
couple minutes to get it going. And this lady we had never met before. I had
No.
zero clue who she was.
I don't even know her name. We
I've
didn't
never met
even
her
like
before.
introduce
I
each
know
other.
I know the majority of people there. I didn't know her.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Can I drive it?" And Jeff's like, "Absolutely, hop on." Jeff fires it up for her, and he goes, "Fair warning, it doesn't have brakes."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Okay," and she takes off. This thing maybe goes 4 miles an hour.
At most 5.
It's so slow. Everybody's expecting it to just go flying, and it's going like, da, 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 da.
Yeah, it's kind
Like,
of like it's
it's
almost like a bumper car
kind of,
speed.
yeah.
Yeah.
The way JP's parking lot is, there's like three different exits in there, and I hear my dog screaming.
Oh
That's
no. It's screaming.
yeah, I hear her yelling. I hear Jeff. Yeah, Jeff goes around the corner, and he comes back around, and there's a dumpster, and there's a hill, and there's a little spot on the hill where there's no asphalt, like a lip, and he finds
Yeah.
it. And he goes up it, and this is the video, and he starts going up the hill. He's like, you can see this thing chugging along. It's struggling. It's like,
Yeah.
and it finally gets up there, and it comes back down around the street. And right after we shut it off, the cops came by.
Oh, they came by multiple times
Well, it's a bar.
because
Check
it
it
was so
out.
loud. Well, it's so loud that I somewhere wherever the cops were, they must have heard it. And they just like one time they just drove by. The other time they actually like pulled into the parking lot and like looked at all of us and just drove away.
Yeah, something like that happened. I don't remember exactly what. Something like that.
You
I was
didn't
mad.
even drink.
Yeah, I don't really drink anymore at all. Like I don't like the
I
taste
mean,
of
I
it.
didn't. Yeah, I was the one
It
turning
was your birthday.
21. I know.
We were celebrating your birthday.
I know. I choose not to drink.
I kind of do too. I don't like how I get. If somebody's gonna
I
buy me a drink, I'll drink it. But like, other than that, I don't really drink.
I was having this conversation. I've never been drunk, and we were trying to figure out what kind of drunk I would be.
You would be hilarious. You
I no, I think I would, but it's like, would I be the funny one, the emotional one, the bitchy one?
maybe all the above.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about that
The
answer.
drunker you get, the more you change. I'm sadly the emotional one.
Oh yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
those.
I love everybody when I'm drunk. If I'd
Yeah.
say this, if I'm drunk enough and I look at the wall red, I'll fall in love with the wall. That's how I get when I'm drunk. It's bad.
No, the thing, it might be something with guys that they get the like, I've never seen a guy that gets funny when he's drunk. He's either emotional or like always angry.
Wait till you see Casey drunk.
He was like 15, Casey was 15 beers in and he didn't act any different.
It was also over the course of 14 hours.
How did he get to JP's?
Well, he went to the lake earlier in the day. He'd
What
been
the
drinking out on the
hell?
lake
How
all
many
day.
did he have? I saw him have like
He
at
had
least
two.
four at
No,
JP's.
he didn't have that many JPs.
I
Well,
thought he did.
in case he's drunk habits, not important. Uh,
Okay. Well,
a-
Casey's alcoholic access.
oh, he's not even the worst one he knows.
Oh no,
I'm gonna leave it at
well,
that. But
the way to end the night was
we end up at the redneck's house.
one of the
I
rednecks.
don't really know how we ended up there. We just,
Everyone just randomly decided to go.
well, we were going to watch a movie on the side of this guy's house. He wasn't even there. Do you remember that?
Yeah, the guy's house we went to, the
Way back
guy
in the woods.
wasn't there.
His house doesn't have a floor or a bathroom
No.
or electricity. No, it does have electricity. It has power, but
Yeah.
there's no. It's a house that burned down like years ago, and he's refurbishing it.
Hmm.
But there's no bathroom or floor or
I
there's a
mean, the
there's a
bathroom is the woods.
yeah, it's the bush behind.
Because there
Uh,
were multiple people that went out to the woods to go
yeah, well
take a piss.
that's what you got to do. There's no bathroom. You
Yeah.
it's how it works.
Guys, suck it up.
Yeah, that I can do. I can pee in the woods. I still can't pee in the ocean, but I can pee in the woods.
That's that's so weird.
You're telling me.
We were trying to figure Casey and I were trying to
Oh
figure that
God,
out too.
when was this?
When I like first got there.
Oh yeah, I don't remember this. Oh, Cardinals just took the lead. There we go. Oh, they're already winning.
But Casey, I think he was like, it has to be something like with you being submerged,
I think it
like
is.
under the water.
I think that's the problem. This is way too much information about me, but
Okay, well, listen.
I think that's the
This is
problem. Is it's submerged and one I'm submerged, one I'm not, and Okay, enough about
okay. Let's
my
continue.
pee habits. So we go to this house to watch a movie, and they forgot the Roku remote.
Hmm.
They forgot the Roku remote, so we couldn't watch the movie. And Jeff goes, "We could sit around the stump and play stump." And I was like, "What are you talking?"
Yeah,
I thought he was just being Jeff. No, this game was great.
I've never heard of this game until then.
So I went back to. I'll explain this in a second. I went back after I dropped you off at JP's. I went back in for a little bit, and I was
Yeah.
telling Matt, the bartender, about it, and he goes, "That is the most redneck game I've ever heard."
Oh,
So
100%. I like beer pong, like that's frat boy
right, beer
prohibition.
pong. Yeah, this game,
Stumping,
Stump is the best.
that I Googled that to see if it was just something they made up or
It's
if it's like an actual game. It's an actual
yeah.
game.
So the way Stump
I've
works,
never heard of it.
you take a tree stump, like a good sized tree stump, and everybody sits around it, and you put a nail. Everybody puts their nail in about the same, and you take the hammer and you throw it up in the air and you catch it, and then you go. However you catch it, you have to hit the nail, and you hit it, whatever you can, and you
Yeah.
hit the nail. And Casey ends up winning this game. I don't know how he won because he was terrible.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, they're all bad. He kept re-gripping it so he wouldn't get the hit. and people kind of forgot about him because he was sitting in the corner. But people forgot
Hmm.
about him, and it just kept going. And it was an interesting game. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Jeff swung so hard he hit himself in the foot.
Oh, I forgot about
He
that.
hit
And
so
he
hard.
had sandals on too. So like it was hammered to skin.
I wish I would have put.
I felt so bad for laughing, but I'm like
Oh, it was so funny.
also like your fault.
Now this is a drinking game, obviously. So every time your nail gets hit, you take a drink. If your nail goes
Yeah.
all the way, you finish your drink. Now, if you hit somebody's nail and it goes diagonal, it you have
You
to
have to
how-
straighten it out.
however many hits it takes you to straighten it out, you take that many drinks, or you can pry it and have to take 3 drinks. I
Yeah.
think Casey at one point took like 7 drinks in a row.
Yeah, I forgot whose
Something he
nail
I
he
think the
hit.
nail did that. It just went completely.
Oh, it went like completely flat against the wood. It was like a 90-degree angle.
They were just like, just finish the drink. It's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game was very, very interesting. And then, so this is back. I've been to this house 3 or 4 times before. I've never driven, and I thought I knew how to get home.
No, we did not.
No, we ended up at least 15 minutes in the wrong direction,
Yeah.
like total of driving in the wrong way. We drove at least half an hour in the wrong way. It was bad.
Mm. Well, it could have been a lot worse.
If I would have kept going up that hill is, I've never seen a hill steeper than that. Have you?
Oh no, I have.
My
I
car,
just
you could hear it. It was like Jeff riding the
it was
lawnmower up the hill.
struggling.
It was. My car's fine. It's not a fancy car. It's 2010 RAV4. It's a great car.
Yeah.
Everything I need it to. It makes a weird noise when it starts, but other than that, it works great. Does need brakes, but we'll get to that. Anybody want to
S-
do my brakes? I'll take some brakes.
Speaking of brakes, my car shit out
Oh,
this
okay. I had
week.
no idea where that was going.
Well, I told Jack we were doing this over Zoom because I
Supposed to be in person today.
cannot, yeah, I cannot drive out because
Somebody's
my
car doesn't work.
car, it really doesn't. I,
When did it
they
die?
think it died on, let's
Sunday?
see, it was either Monday or Tuesday.
You said 'cause you drove it home fine Sunday
Yeah, it, like,
or Monday.
nothing
I
showed
guess it was
up.
Sunday, but
It was,
Saturday night.
I think it was Monday. It was Monday because I drove to work on Monday morning, like completely fine. Then I had to drive from the one place I work to another area. And as I'm driving on the highway, of course, when you pull the emergency brake up, it shows that like bold brake
Yeah, it says
symbol.
brake. It's the brake light.
Yeah, that popped up. So did the anti-swerve and the ABS light
Uh-oh.
popped up. And I was like, I checked, I was at a stoplight. I'm like, okay, like emergency brake is off. So I like pull it up again, put it back down, like to see if the light would go off. No, it stayed on.
This is why you're driving.
So yes, the light
Jesus.
stayed on. And thankfully I was like 3 minutes away from where I had to go. So I get there. I'm like, this is when it was, I think it was like close to 100
It
degrees.
was hotter than hell on Monday.
Yeah. So I was just hoping like, oh, maybe it's a heat, like any excuse to like have like my car not going to get fixed. But I'm like, okay, when I clog out and I have to head home, let's just hope all the lights are
Right.
off. No, I get in and they're all still on the whole way I drive home.
You got it.
So
You got home.
I did get home and I'm like, okay, this isn't like a tire pressure light that I can just like leave for a few days and
Well,
it'll be
tire.
fine.
Okay. I made that mistake. My tire was at 2 PSI.
Okay, well that's a you issue. My tire pressure
I
light
knew
is
you at the
just
time too
sensitive.
when that happened.
But I'm like, okay, this is clearly something that has to like get fixed. So I told my dad, and he's like, "Oh, it's probably just a brake sensor or like a fuse because we Googled it and they said, oh, like most commonly it's a fuse that something wrong happened to. I don't know. I don't know anything about vehicles. But we took it in on Tuesday. So they got back, I think today they got back, and something is wrong with the
You got the car back today?
VSA.
You said,
No, they texted us today
oh,
telling us
okay.
what was wrong. But they said something was wrong with the VSA, which is basically a computer chip that I guess it controls all the brakes. And basically, if we didn't get it fixed, the brakes would stop working. And they would either stop working
Hey, the Bad Break
completely.
Club, right?
Yeah, they were either stop working and like I could be going 60 on a highway and they were immediately lock up, or if I had to slow down, I wouldn't slow down.
Well, I'm glad we caught this
So
before you died.
yeah, I'm glad too, but that's also $2,000 to fix.
Is your car even worth $2,000?
It's I mean, it's about
It's about as old as mine.
yeah, mine's a what? It's either a 2011. I think it's a 2011, but it's worth about 8,000. But some people up the street are selling a like old BMW. I'm like, maybe I should just get that.
Yeah, I can't complain.
But they also came back and said,
Could have bought a
"Oh,
truck, but he just sold it.
oh, damn it!
Said
I would have done
97,
that."
and it that thing cost him so much in gas. You would hate it.
Okay, yeah, never mind. But
You, I think he called it Hank.
hey, I would have kept the name in honor of him. But they also came back and said it needed spark plugs and a new coolant hose, which thankfully I know people who can
I can
replace
fix the coolant
those.
hose.
Yeah, I
I've
know
done it.
people I know people who can fix those for free.
That's good.
So,
I am very unhandy, right? I'm not a handyman at all.
yeah.
I fixed the coolant hose.
But I
8.5 hours, but we did it.
that's a little long.
Yeah, it should have taken
I
15 minutes.
ho hopefully the people I know can get it done in like
10.
30.
It made
Yeah.
my friend's a mechanic. It made him so mad that day. He was rethinking his career decisions.
Were you like helping him?
Yeah, I feel like I did more of it because he got so mad.
Why
I,
was he getting mad?
we didn't have the
He,
right tools.
oh, okay, well,
we went to AutoZone
yeah.
3 times and it rained twice, so and we had the whole motor taken apart. Just we had the
Oh
battery out.
God.
It was we had to put everything in the car and go back inside. We watched a movie, then we went back out and watched another movie, and then went back out. And it was,
At
I'm
that
not a
point, I would
mechanic.
have just paid someone to do it.
I did. I bought him Taco Bell.
Okay, that I guess that's some
Hey,
kind
I
of
mean,
payment.
my mover, I'm buying him a case of beer to move me into school. So
Oh yeah.
it's
I'm
always good to
not
break my shelf.
my family's at least my mom and dad are helping me move in. I'm gonna try and get Ben to help me.
He
I
should
don't
help
know
you.
when he well, yeah, you're living on campus.
I
What
mean,
day are you moving in?
I don't know. Try that. I mean, I can help if I'm there. I wasn't volunteering myself, but I can help if I'm in the area.
No, I'll help you move in too.
Okay, cool. Be a give and take thing.
But
I don't.
I'm
I'm not
moving in
bringing that. I'm not
Saturday.
bringing that much stuff. I'm gonna try to get all my
No.
clothes in a bin, bring a hamper, like a clothes hamper, like all my like plate
Yeah.
shit, and then my TV, my fridge, all the podcast equipment for the days we can't record
Mm-hmm.
room. I mean, we should have the room 90% of the time, but
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna spend a lot of time in that room, not even doing a podcast, just in there. That's what
Hey,
happened.
I still got other classes I gotta do homework for.
Yeah, I know, but you remember how much
Yeah,
time
I
we spent down there last year?
true, but I will say I do love my time alone.
Don't we all?
I do love it. I cherish my
I don't
time
mean every
alone.
second. I just mean
No, I know, but like being home, don't get me wrong, I love my family.
but you're
But
ready to get out.
going to school or like just being around friends, it's like a breath of fresh air.
I don't have a whole ton of friends at school. I got a couple.
Well, you will now because I am going to make you come to football nights in
Okay.
my room.
Football night. What? On Sundays?
We usually do it on Monday and Thursday.
Oh, those. Yeah. Okay.
Because if I'm not there
So here's the deal. We'll do
on
that.
Sunday,
Oh wait, I was gonna say AEW on Wednesday, but I go to trivia on Wednesday.
you
What?
don't have to come to every football night either. I just
Probably. I
do it.
don't got much else to do.
Okay. I'm like, I just do it and like whoever wants to
Yeah.
come
I
can
don't do much
come.
else. I also we
I
gotta
mean,
have
I don't either.
we got wrestling night one night at least. But even that might be. I mean, we are for sure gonna do the live reaction stuff.
Yeah.
I think when is all in? I think it might be like the first day, where like that Sunday we could try it.
Also, with wrestling, I did watch
SummerSlam.
the what? Yeah, I
SummerSlam.
was gonna mention that. I only watched the Rhea and Liv match.
That was a damn good match.
That was, and
Those are two
sadly,
phenomenal talents.
going into it, I knew Liv was gonna win. I just didn't think her and Dom were going to kiss.
I did. I that I so SummerSlam this year, I'm terrible at predictions. I'm awful. I never get them right. I pick who I want to win, not who I think's gonna win, and I never work
Yeah,
out. I missed one match. Every match I predicted correct, except for one.
which one?
Bailey. I thought Bailey was gonna retain. But I should if I would have even thought about it, I'm just a Bailey fan. Bailey's like I'm a Bailey fan.
Yeah, like I'm a Rhea fan, but going into it, I was like, there just
That's
because
why
of
I
the
like damage control so
storyline.
much. Because we know how much I love Dakota Kai. We've talked about this
Yeah.
before. I'm a big Dakota Kai fan. I don't know why I love Dakota Kai. And EO, I'm a huge fan of EO. So damage control was just so great. And then Kyrie came back and it was great. And then they just split him up. And now Dakota's hurt and Kyrie hadn't been on TV in a while. And
Am
it's
I the okay? What's going on with who is it? Jay Uso and Rhea.
I don't know. I'm not that caught up. I just know they're talking to each other on TV.
Okay, because I feel like I don't know. This might just be me like being Delulu, but because Dom and Liv are together,
Yes.
for some reason I feel like Jay and Rhea
Could
are
be.
going to be together at some point, and they're going to do a tag team
I,
match.
Bash at Berlin next month. I can almost guarantee you it'll be Damian Priest and Rhea taking on Liv and Dom.
I was also thinking that
Because
too.
I know you just watched the first match. Finn turned on Priest.
I saw that. I saw that clip.
Apparently, so that since the group broke up, they don't get to travel together anymore, and they all rode together everywhere. They were like family. And
Yeah.
I heard JD was crying. JD or Dom, one of the two, when they turn. Carlito, maybe I don't know. Carlito being part of Judgment Day is the
I
best.
think it was maybe
I
JD.
would assume it was JD, like real life, not like story, not kayfabe. Like he was really upset backstage because it was the end of a.
Yeah.
Because they're. Have you seen the clip where they talk about, or Damian Priest talks about, Damian and Finn talk about who's the most likely to do stuff in the.
No.
Apparently Dom is super picky, like when it comes to food. He
Oh,
only
so like you.
no, no, he only eats chicken tenders.
Oh, is that why they posted the photo?
Yeah,
Because after the match,
yeah, Dom and
or
Rip.
like after all of SummerSlam, he posted that like Liv gets him of the food he likes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Damian called him an infant. Priest just seems like a nice guy. Everything I've seen about him, like the person, the guy who
Yeah.
is like the nicest guy.
Well, they all, I think they're all nice. It's just they have to have the like good guys and the
Well,
bad
I mean,
guys.
JBL's a dick in real life, but you don't know who JBL
Yeah.
is, do you? You
But
ever?
for the, I'll say like 98% of them.
Yeah, like I don't know. There's some people that are nice, there's some people that aren't, but he seems like him and Rhea both seem like just really nice people.
Yeah.
And apparently Dom is like the ultimate nice guy, but he's so good at being a bad guy because he does a lot. I don't know if you've seen him. There's a TikTok account called Baker Banter. This
No.
I think he has. I don't want to guess what he has, but he has some kind of disability. He's a nice kid. I met him. Well, I know he's got a podcast with the sisters, and I know the old editor.
Yeah.
One day we'll probably have on here just for fun. Not Derek, but we'll have his editor
Hmm.
come on one day. Uh, he knows Dom pretty good, and they're all friends. But
I
yeah,
mean, I can't really think of one that wouldn't be like
a nice person.
nice.
There's one. JBL is not very nice. I heard a thing today. This is crazy. So in the '90s, there was a wrestler, Too Cold Scorpio, English.
Are
Too,
you okay?
I can't say this. Too Cold Scorpio.
Okay.
And there was another wrestler, Road Warrior, Animal or Hawk, one of the two, one of the Road Warriors. I can't remember which one. Well, he was so mad. Too Cold Scorpio was so mad at one of the Road Warriors that he was ready to kill him, and he was fully ready to kill the guy. You know who talked him out of it?
Who?
Chris Benoit. Do you know who Chris
So
Benoit?
anticlimactic because I don't know
He
any of
killed
those people.
himself, his wife, and his son.
Wait, what?
You don't know about this? Chris Benoit killed his wife Nancy, his son David or Daniel. I don't know. One of the two still. David's
And he was a wrestler?
yeah, great, phenomenal wrestler.
What?
Yeah, phenomenal wrestler. He's one of the best in-ring wrestlers ever, but he's not talked about because he killed his wife, his son, and his himself. He hung himself with like weights or something in 2007, I want to say.
Wait, how do you spell his last name?
Benoit. Yeah, there's documentaries about this. You need to check that out. Check out Dark Side of the Ring. They got some good ones on them. It's a two-parter. First half's about Eddie, the second half's about Benoit. But Chris Benoit talked Too Cold Scorpio out of killing one of the Road Warriors, which is the most bizarre thing because Chris Benoit killed his family.
My God.
Yeah, you didn't know about this?
No, but now I'm seeing all of the like true crime videos
Oh,
and
it's
stuff.
sad, is what it is, because his brain was
Oh,
so screwed up. He was 40 when he died, and he
yeah,
had
it's saying it had severe
severe,
chronic CTE.
one of the worst cases ever recorded.
Well, him and
Aaron, yes.
Aaron Hernandez.
I think those are the two worst cases of CT ever recorded.
Yeah.
Benoit did this stupid move, and I hate it so much. And Danielson, the guy behind me, does it too. It's called the diving headbutt. Gets up on the top rope and dives head first into somebody's knee. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. Harley Race invented the move in the 60s. He
That
told
sounds so dangerous.
listen to this crap. Harley Race, one of the most dangerous people ever. Harley Race told people not to do it because it messed him up so bad. People didn't listen. British Bulldog did it, screwed his head up. Chris Benoit did it. Chris Benoit killed his family because of CTE. Brian Danielson
Yeah.
did it. Had to retire at 37 for a couple of years because of CTE.
God.
Because of that stupid ass move. I hate it. It pisses
Wait,
me off. I hate the diving headbutt. It needs to be. They need to stop with it. Somebody's gonna die from it. It's horrible.
he was only 5'11".
Yeah, Benoit was a small guy.
I mean, I think every like wrestler is like massive.
Not all of them anymore. Ray's 5'4".
Well, yeah, he was always like the shortest
Yeah.
one.
Well, you're thinking of like Andre, who's like 7 foot tall, and
Well, no, I'm thinking of like Randy Orton and
Randy's like
like
six
John
four.
Cena. I'm
Cena's
like they're tall.
yeah, 6'3" is pretty standard. Hogan was 6'5", I think. Priest,
Yeah,
like I think Priest is big.
he's tall.
Finn Balor's only like 5'10".
I mean, he just looks
Fact
tall.
check me on that one, but I think Finn Balor is short.
I'm seeing how tall Damian Priest
I
is.
want to say he's like 6'5". I'm not totally
Damn, you nailed it, 6'5".
good at this stuff. How about Finn? Finn's not very big.
Finn who?
Balor of the Judgment Day.
5'11".
How about that? I'm pretty close. Jericho's only 5'11".
How tall do you think Dom is?
Dom is like 6'2".
6'1".
That's close. I mean, Rhea's
Uh,
5'11".
how tall?
I think Rhea's 5'11". Rhea's huge. We
Let's
got about
see.
3 minutes before we got to pause.
Okay.
But, like I say always, one day I'll upgrade. Yeah, I want to say Rhea's like 5'11". Rhea's
She's 5'8".
what?
That's what it says.
Okay.
Hey,
Did
I'm
did you ever see
er,
the clip when you know how McAfee's on Raw, the announcer?
dude, I was dying
He's
laughing
so funny.
because I only watched that one match, but his commentary on it
He
was so
hates Dom
funny.
so much. He called Dom a dude wipe after you wipe.
Dude, that was because I was watching it. I was like trying to pay attention to the match, but I was like listening to what he was saying, and I knew there was one line that stood out, but I
Yeah.
could not remember it. It was the one you just said about the dude wipe.
He said it a couple times. It's great.
Oh my God.
McAfee, so Ricochet they wrote him off a couple weeks ago, and
Mhm.
Samantha Irvin, the ring announcer, went with him.
Yeah.
She's amazing. Samantha Irvin is the best, the ring announcer.
Yeah.
So McAfee filled in for the ring announcer,
Oh God.
and he called Drew McIntyre a big old bastard from Scotland.
Wait, I think I saw the
And then
clip
he
of
said,
that.
representing the bum ass Judgment Day, he's 0% body fat.
Oh God.
Who in the Judgment Day is 0% body fat?
It can't be Priest
No,
because he's
it's not. No,
no.
it's Finn. Have you
Oh,
seen
see,
Finn Balor?
I don't pay
He's so
the one
shredded.
the ones I don't pay attention to are
JD and Finn.
JD and Dom, or not Dom, Finn.
Finn's the best wrestler of that group.
Feel like they don't have like storylines.
Finn's got the biggest one in the group right now. He just turned on Priest. He cost
Well,
Priest,
now, but like,
cost Priest the title. You know, Balor was the first ever Universal Champion.
no, I did not.
He held it for about 12 hours and he hurt his arm and had to have surgery.
God.
But we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back once the Zoom call restarts. We're back. We fixed it. I'm still not paying for Zoom. Yeah.
We don't have a budget for that.
Once the sponsors start coming in,
Yeah,
sponsor.
Monster
Yeah.
sponsor us.
Funny. We got a
I'll
better chance with like Celsius, but
I'll start chugging Monster now.
like I say, JP, sponsor us. We'll shout you out every week. Anyway, SummerSlam.
You already do that. They don't need to
I
pay
know.
us for that.
Yeah, I know. So so SummerSlam. Roman came back.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Tribal Chief is back. He came out, speared Solo. So there's a bloodline civil war coming. I think we're gonna get my prediction. This is just me spewing out my ass here. We're gonna see the new bloodline of Sola, Tamatanga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu. Hikuleu's on his way. He signed. Hikuleu's cool. He's on his way. Taking on the old bloodline of Roman, Jimmy and Jay, and Sami Zayn.
I don't know why. It's so weird to picture Sammy in that.
You've only seen him as underdog, badass Sami Zayn, right?
Yeah,
Sami Zayn was a part of the bloodline for like 9 months.
but how?
Because I don't know. He was an honorary Uso. You know, they say Uso a lot in Samoa,
Yeah.
which means brother or cousin or something in Samoan. I can't remember. But he was an honorary Uso. I was at the show when Usi became a thing. You heard about this?
I've heard it. I don't
Jay,
know how it like
so
became a thing.
Jimmy and Sammy were best buddies. And
Okay.
Jay Uso absolutely hated Sami Zayn. And Roman, this is in St. Louis at the Enterprise. Roman, I don't like loud noises. We've been over this before. Roman's
Mm-hmm.
pyro scared me so bad I spilled my soda. You'll
Oh
see
my
what I'm
God.
talking about when we go. When
I
I get
could
ready to
never go
go.
to a concert with you.
It's so no, it's that damn concussion pyro. It's not like regular pyro is fine. It's that concussion stuff that's just boom. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about? Sounds like a small bomb going off.
you wouldn't like the concerts I see.
No. Well, I was excited about Blink 182, but
I know. This is
like
gonna come out.
4 hours ago, you told me I could come. You said,
Yeah, because so many plans fell through for me that honestly you were one of the only people left I could ask.
thanks.
No, I'm not joking. Like I
Thanks.
literally
I'm the
asked
last resort.
everyone. No, I asked everyone and they were like, "Oh, I can't go."
You
Like
asked
I asked a
everyone.
lot of
Thanks.
people at the same time.
Thanks. I'm glad I see where I stand.
Okay, shut up. No, but I asked a lot of people like at the same time, and everyone basically said no. And it's not like a mean no. They literally like had reasons why they couldn't go. So it was between you and Ben of who could go. And
I
I
think it's
was
more
like,
fun.
okay, like at this point, do I just sell tickets? I literally thought that because I was like, almost everyone like can't go.
Yeah, So I was supposed to go to the Washington Fair with Casey to see Adam Wainwright and Travis Tritt. Casey texted
Yeah.
me maybe 20 minutes before you did. Yeah. So Casey, I was like, oh, I guess I'm not doing anything Saturday. And then you texted me and said, want to go to Blink 182? And I was like, of
Yeah.
course. I mean, I only know one song, but
But you probably know more, or you
all
just
the
don't know it's them.
small things
No, that you have
to
to know like
care
other
it
ones.
brings.
But
He left me
yeah.
roses by the
But
street.
you might
That's
have
all the
seen
words I
that
got.
Blink 182 canceled both the Kansas City and St. Louis show.
Allegedly, somebody's sick.
Yeah.
It's just like when Guns N' Roses canceled
That one
because Slash
I
was
don't
sick. No,
if
Slash was
they
unhappy about ticket sales.
if they keep saying like, "Oh, we're gonna reschedule." Okay, it's almost been a year
Yeah, that would be
and
a cool one to
still
go.
nothing.
Are you a Guns N' Roses?
Oh, at least Blink 182 actually canceled, so I get a refund.
Right, that's good. All right, back to SummerSlam.
We got ADD.
Roman came back. It was pretty obvious when they changed it to bloodline rules that Roman was coming back. It makes Cody look stupid. I don't know why that he agreed to it. He had no reason to agree to it. It was just so they could get the Tonga brothers in there. And Jacob Fatu was a freaking animal. That guy is insane. Have you seen him at all?
No.
He's wild. He's crazy Samoan. Well, it started with Arn Anderson. Arn was back. Arn hadn't been on TV in 15 years in WWE. And Arn was like, "You got some friends coming tonight." And of course, it was Randy and KO. Who else would it be? Randy and Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
They show up. They take out the Tonga brothers. Fatu comes in. I don't know who got him. I don't remember. That match was all it was there for was to get Roman back on TV. Is all it was. What else on that match? Bailey and Nia was a good match. I don't like Nia, but I give her credit. She's gotten a lot better than she used to be.
You're also just a huge Bailey fan.
I don't like Nia. I've never liked Nia. I cannot stand Nia. Bailey has been my favorite, one of my favorites since day one. Bailey,
So you're biased.
when I started watching wrestling, Bailey was the champ, and I was like, this girl's awesome. And then I found out about her NXT stuff with Sasha, and it was awesome, and it was amazing. That'll be one of those things we might do like a live reaction video too. Is Bailey and Sasha? You'll like that match. Their Iron Man match at Takeover Respect. I want to say. That's a good one. And Takeover Brooklyn 2 is really good. They had two matches. They main evented both. First women ever to main event NXT. Two of the best women's matches. Maybe the best women's match ever.
Okay.
I'll make you watch one of those at some point. And you'll be a Bailey fan too after that.
I don't know.
I guarantee it. You'll be a
You
Bailey
can
fan.
try and convert me.
No, I'm trying to get you to be a Liv Morgan fan, but that's harder than it should be.
No. She's messing with Rhea.
Liv is the
Fuck no.
best.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No.
Liv is my favorite. Uh,
Because you think she's hot.
she is hot, but if I was going by hot, I'd be a
See?
if I was going just by hotness, I'd be a huge Tiffany Stratton fan. Granted, I am a Tiffany Stratton fan, but not like
I'm like, you are.
Stiffy time.
Um, It's Tiffy time. She still hasn't cashed in.
No, she's not gonna catch him for a while. What else on that card?
Wait,
Gunther and
can
Priest. Gunther and
I?
Priest beat the absolute daylights out of each other.
Yeah.
That was a great match. That was a fun match. That was my probably match of the night by far. And then you had Pepsi Phil and McIntyre. Thank God Pepsi Phil lost. He was more worried about some bracelet some fan made him that said Larry and AJ on it. All he cared about was Larry and AJ.
Who's wary?
His dog.
Oh God.
His dog. It's the ugliest dog too. It is. The dog looks like it's miserable. Larry
Actually,
apparently, when Brawl Out happened a couple years ago with the Bucks, apparently Larry got hit.
the dog got hit.
I think the dog tried to. The dog. I don't know if the dog got hit or if Ace Steel just lost his mind, but somehow something happened to the dog. The dog lost a tooth or something.
Oh my God. If someone hit my dog, I would pull a John Wick.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with my dog.
No. No. My dogs are little shits, but my
I
sister
mean,
made
my
very
mine
muffins the
is.
other day, and my idiot dog got the muffin out of the wrapper.
I no, my dog will jump in the trash can and find food and try and eat it.
So we both have pain in the ass dogs, huh?
Oh yeah.
What else is on that card? I'm trying to remember. I gotta look. I can't remember. I didn't take notes
Do
this time.
you do you think Ti Tiffany Stratton will cash in if she goes against Liv?
No, they're on different shows.
What
Oh,
can
Braun
she
Breaker's a
get?
champ now. That yeah, big news. Sorry. Continue.
What?
Continue.
While she has money in the bank, can she get moved up to Raw or
She can
SmackDown?
go to either show, yeah. I mean, she's on SmackDown, but she can go to either show. But it wouldn't really make any sense for her to get involved in that storyline.
What do you think she would cash in for?
Well, her and Nia are friends right now, so I could see her turning on Nia.
What does Nia have?
Nia's SmackDown champ.
Okay,
She beat Bailey for it. I
too
don't like
bad.
Nia. Nia's only there because she's Rock's cousin. Because she's part of the
Like,
NY family.
actually?
Yeah, she's real bloodline.
Oh,
Not like Sammy. She's real bloodline.
well, I didn't know if it was just like, oh, this is The Rock's cousin and they're not actually related
No,
at
they're
all.
related. There was another good match. Braun Breaker beat Sami Zayn. Braun's finally the champ. He's the IC champ. He needs to hold that thing for a long time. Braun is amazing. I don't know if you've seen much of him. Braun Breaker is incredible.
I feel like I've seen a
He's
video.
so freaking fast. He hits the ropes. When he hits the ropes, he's going 24 miles an hour.
They got a speed radar on
Yeah,
him.
they have radar on him. He's faster. When he's running the ropes, he's faster than Tyreek Hill streaking down the field.
I mean,
But
as
he's
a
also,
Chiefs fan, I don't
he,
know how to feel about Tyreek Hill.
yeah. Well, I mean, you got to think about it. He's slingshotting himself off the rope too. He's hitting it,
Yeah,
and he just boom, boom, boom.
nice sound effect there.
Almost every title changed hands except for Cody, because
Oh, true. Well, no,
Liv retained,
yeah, I'm like
Liv retained.
Liv kept
But
her.
the IC title changed, the US title changed, um, the World Heavyweight title changed, and the Women SmackDown champ changed.
Okay.
Is LA Knight? Yeah, is champ now.
Was he,
He beat
what
Logan
title
Paul,
did he get?
US. No, yeah,
Okay.
he beat Logan Paul for it.
Oh,
Logan
I did
Paul,
see Logan Paul lost.
he's such a freak athlete. He's such a good athlete.
I know, but I still don't know how I feel about like him personally.
Can't tell. Some days I love him, some days I hate him.
Yeah.
Did you
I
see?
also don't know how I feel about Jake Paul.
Jake's an idiot. He's a
I'm
genius.
still,
I like Logan better than Jake.
yeah, if I had to pick one, I'd go with Logan. But man, I'm still waiting for the Paul versus Tyson fight.
I don't know if that'll ever happen.
I hope it does. They
Tyson's gonna kill him.
rescheduled it. I think they rescheduled it for November.
We'll do a live watch along for that one if we get it.
Oh, I don't know what. I think it's on Netflix. It's
Oh yeah,
supposed to be
it is.
on
Yeah,
Netflix.
we'll do a live watch along for that.
Oh, dude, I might get so intense during that.
That'd be a fun one. What was I gonna say? Do you follow R Truth on Instagram?
No.
You need to.
Why?
R Truth is so funny. He thinks he posted a picture with Logan and said Logan Paul and said, I finally got to meet Jake Paul this weekend. He also thinks that Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY,
Yeah.
is DX, Triple H and Shawn.
Well, doesn't his whole character like revolve around him being an idiot?
Yep. He
Like
said
I think that's the best character they have.
he's
Is
so
him being
funny.
so dumb.
You ever seen the one where he comes down and he starts talking to Kane about being in Money in the Bank? And Kane goes,
No.
not even in the match.
I didn't
Kane goes,
I don't remember
my
that.
bad. Yo, my bad. I'm sorry. I'll see my way out.
Remember he was huge when I started watching.
He's never been like a top guy or anything. He's always been just goofball.
Yeah. But
He was
do I remember when
like
Kane was a big thing?
I'm glad I was never at a show that Kane just randomly showed up at because his pyro would go off. It would just that explosion would just go off.
That dude, I find the pyro so cool.
What
I
you
don't
know
know
the
how
one that
you
like
don't.
you feel it in your chest and it shakes your whole body?
Dude, okay.
I don't like that.
So the concerts I go to, the bass,
You go to death metal stuff though.
not death metal. The concerts, the bass is so loud that it like shakes the ground.
Yeah. The whole building shakes when who had it? Well, Cody's pyro goes off like it goes dun dun boom, and then he comes out and he does the
Yeah.
whoa, and it goes boom 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 boom. Boom.
I
And
don't even what's his intro song?
Kingdom by Downstraight.
Okay, because I remember you made me play that on air.
I did. I didn't
Yeah.
make you do it.
No, you after WrestleMania, you were like, you have to play those.
That was fitting. You also played Demons in My Dreams too.
Yeah, but I also know the vocalist on that song.
Motionless in White.
Yeah.
That's a good
They're
song.
they're fucking sick, dude. I would see them again.
I like that. It's a fun song.
They're so good.
Every time I hear that song, I can see Rhea's leg kick in it. You know how she does that high kick?
Yeah.
And it goes, she does a kick and it goes, "Dum," and her
I need to show you other Motionless in White
you
songs.
tried and the song wouldn't play in my car.
Yeah, because your stereo's messed up.
Or your music was it wasn't my stereo because I plugged my phone and it worked fine.
Well, then next time give me your phone and I'll
Okay.
play it.
That's a smarter way to do it. What else is on that card? LA Knight, he beat Logan Paul. I think that's all. Yeah, that's all. Machine Gun Kelly. I forgot he was involved.
But oh, and Jelly Roll showed up
Yeah,
at the
Jelly Roll.
beginning.
Jelly Roll hit somebody with a chair.
He he choke slammed someone.
I can't remember what he did.
I know he fought someone.
Overall, though, SummerSlam was phenomenal. It was one of the best SummerSlam. It was the best SummerSlam I've seen since I started watching. It was really good. The Cleveland crowd was good. Not as good as
Yeah.
St. Louis. No crowd is gonna top Dynasty. See the picture right there.
Yeah.
That move right there, Emily. Drew got this shot. Friend of the show, Drew Cusimano. He
I
took.
mean,
It's, isn't that an awesome picture?
that like no, that should honestly be like in a magazine
Yeah.
or
Well, Osprey,
newspaper.
Osprey went for that Cody cutter that he does that springboard
Yeah.
cutter. He went for that, and Brian hit him with the knee, that psycho knee he does.
Mm-hmm.
He hit him with that at the same time. It was like when people realized what was happening, the place was like, whoa, and it was. It was, you know how accurate you got to be to not kill the guy.
I mean, I watch it and it's either the two things that go through my mind. I'm like, this is so fake. And then the other
And
thing
that
is,
happens. I'll
yeah, and
probably see
then
like half my
that
face.
happens, and I'm like, oh, that's actually really dangerous.
It's so dangerous. Anything like Shane McMahon used to do. Have you ever seen his old stuff? He's talking to Tony Khan over in AEW.
Oh yeah, you told me that
Oh, we
last
talked about
week.
that last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot we talked wrestling last week. But yeah, SummerSlam, I can't complain. I'm very happy with it. Bash at Berlin is up next. The next pay-per-view is All In AEW. I'm so behind on AEW. I haven't watched AEW in like 6 months. I used to not miss AEW, and then I started going to trivia on Wednesdays, and I missed every one.
So now you miss it.
Yeah. Um, we might do a live watch along for that one. We're not
I
sure.
know nothing about AEW.
That's perfect because I don't
I
know
might be
anything
on
about
my
it.
phone the whole time.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
I paid for the dang thing. You need to watch it.
Well, you can watch it. I'm not
Yeah.
saying you can't.
But I think that'll be fun. I don't know how we're gonna do that because we can't check out equipment that day. So I don't know how that's gonna
Yeah.
work. But be cool to try out, see how that goes. That'll be the 23rd. Actually, that's a daytime one. That's a day pay-per-view.
But we're not even moved in on the 23rd.
25th, sorry.
Oh, 25th. Okay.
That's a daytime pay-per-view now that I think about it. That starts at like 2 because it's in London.
Oh,
So we might not be doing a live watch along.
yeah, we probably won't. I might still
Well,
be moving my stuff in.
I don't know how much stuff you're taking.
Just when you until you see my room, you'll
I was
know
never in your
why
room.
I like to stay there.
I was never in your room last semester. I also
Well,
didn't really,
yeah, because we were
I barely knew
always,
you.
yeah, we were always in the station.
I don't think I've been in anybody's. I think the only dorm room I've been in, other than my own, was Ella's, and I was hammered.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple times we stayed up there, but I didn't live up there. I lived there for a week a couple years ago, but I'm gonna try to stay this time.
Hopefully you do.
Yeah, we'll see if I like it or not, though. 'Cause I am in
But
the frat building. I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll see.
I mean it's not bad. I've been in there before.
And I have my own bathroom, so I really can't complain.
Yeah, you might be in the same room as one of my friends because he
Oh.
had a private bathroom
'Cause it said
too.
on the thing, it would say either shared bathroom, private, or communal, right?
Yeah.
I had private, so
So you have the bathroom to yourself.
yeah. Because I thought about that. What if they move me to another room in Nichols that has community bathroom?
I think only the first
I'm on the
floor
first
is
floor.
community. Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Maybe there is a private bathroom
there's probably
there.
one.
Yeah, yeah, if it's for handicap, they have to have at least one.
Yeah, I don't know how I got that room, but
Yeah,
no,
probably the only one left.
it was. They offered it to me.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
But
Worst case scenario, it's 20 minutes away. It's 35 minutes away. I go home whenever I feel like it,
yeah,
and then drive.
but I'm so tired. I I gotta finish this monster.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
went to so last night, the 7th, yeah, the 7th, I went
you don't
to
even know anymore.
yet again another concert. Um,
My
I
pulse.
went to Hailstorm and I Prevail.
I don't know who that is.
I basically went for Hailstorm because I love that band so fucking much.
And you bought a shirt.
Of course, I have it on right now. It gives off the like Metallica Ride the Lightning vibe.
Kind of, yeah.
It's really sick. I would stand up, but I'm kind of scrunched under my desk right now.
Well, I'm probably not
But
posting the video.
but
We don't post
but
the video. You remember? We just post clips.
oh yeah. But it was my third time seeing them. Lizzie Hale, the singer, not even being biased, like honestly, probably the best rock singer in the scene right now.
I don't know who Lizzie Hale is. Let's see. Let's look her up.
If we can find a way to do music reactions, I'm gonna turn you into a Hailstorm fan. But
Crazy lady.
she fantastic. You're from
Well, that.
Yeah, that's her from the little part I saw. That is her. But
Oh.
Jack is dying laughing. What are you laughing at?
When I put it up there, it like
Oh yeah,
it blurred
it's
it.
green screening.
Yeah, it's green screen.
What the hell?
Look,
No, from the little part I
you
saw,
can see
that
Will
was
Ospreay
her.
through my phone.
Okay, Jack. Jack, he's slap happy.
Just a little bit. I have not done nothing today, and you know,
Yeah.
was waiting.
They had two openers. They had Fit for a King, which is a modern metalcore band. They were actually good. I didn't know any songs. I think they only did like maybe 8 songs. And then the second opener was Hollywood Undead, which people love. I've heard of the band. I heard one song
What band?
that I knew. What?
What was it called? The band?
Hollywood Undead.
Okay, never heard of them.
And they're really good. Like they brought up my favorite part. They brought up 2 fans, which were little kids. The boy was 7, the girl was 5. And dude, if my kids aren't like this, I'm gonna be so disappointed as a parent because the boy had a mohawk, like a tall mohawk, and the girl had a Pretty Reckless shirt on, which
Oh, you
like
love
my all time favorite band is the Pretty Reckless, and she had the like shirt of them on. I was losing my mind
that
over
sounds like your
that.
children one day.
But
Since you mentioned this, if you had a kid right now, would you survive as a 21-year-old?
oh fuck no. I was around little kids today and I told my coworker, I'm like, oh, this is birth control for like the year.
Well, I
But
mean, if like hypothetically you had a kid, would the kid turn out okay? You think?
no.
No.
Absolutely not.
I feel like you're more mature than most people I know your age.
I am, but I no. I cannot do it.
I couldn't. I don't even know how to cook.
I don't either.
Oh, you don't?
I can do simple things. That kid would be eating Kraft mac and cheese the whole time.
Well, I can make that. That is one thing I know how to make.
Yeah, like scrambled eggs and mac and cheese. That's gonna be the diet.
Maybe
But
not make eggs.
anyway, Hollywood Undead has like 3 singers, and the one that brought the kids on stage whispered he wanted the kid to introduce the next song, and he whispered the title into the kid's ear. The kid takes the mic and says the song was like coming in hot motherfucker. And the kid says motherfucker on stage. I have never heard a crowd cheer louder than
I
that.
bet. I bet the roof about blew off the place.
That was so funny. And the little kids are doing the like razor horns like during the song. And eventually the little boy puts his middle finger up and starts a fist pumping. Everyone loses their minds.
Yeah, as they
And
should.
then God, then after Hollywood Undead, Hailstorm came on, which I kind of lost my voice after that one. And my hearing. Um, Still fantastic.
And
My
that's with earplugs.
No, I took the earplugs out for
You
them.
dummy.
I had them in for every other band. I'm like, I need the full effect.
And you're
But
not here tomorrow.
Lizzie Hale, she's 40 years old. Still sounds like she did when she was
Liz,
25.
not that old for a musician.
And well, when you hear what she does with her voice, It's insane.
I mean, Steven Tyler's just retired. He's like 100.
Don't He's like 75, 77. Also, don't get me started on that. I was so sad
Yeah, I bet you
when
were.
I read that. Because I really wanted to see Aerosmith.
Did they come
But
in October like they were supposed to?
what?
Were they here in October?
Yeah, that was their rescheduled date. But yeah, that's not happening. I don't think they're ever going to play a single show again.
Not without Steven.
Yeah. But I don't want to go too far, but I would say she might be like the female Steven Tyler.
That sounds crazy.
I you need to just watch them do one song
Okay.
live and it's insane. But yeah, I was fangirling the whole time. Um and then I Prevail was technically the main headliner. They went on last. I only knew a few songs. I basically went for Hellstorm.
Okay.
I told myself every time they come to St. Louis, I'm going. So I'm keeping true to
You go to
that.
every concert that's in St. Louis, just about. Let me rephrase that.
Okay, no,
Every rock concert you go to.
close.
Yeah.
But I Prevail, they were good. I recognized I'm trying to two songs of theirs. I think they played 15 songs. So yeah. Usually I pregame concerts by like listening to the set list.
Not what I thought you meant by pregame.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't drink.
I know that's why I was confused when you said pregame. I was like, what?
No, but me and my friends call it pre-gaming that we like take the whole week before
That's why I've been
and
listening to Uncle Cracker for the last month.
but we like take the set list and we listen to it so we can like recognize and memorize the songs. I didn't do that, but I mean I'm not mad that I didn't do it. It was still really fun. Also, for my third time seeing Hailstorm, they did four songs I haven't heard live. Like
Oh, that was a
they
hell of
did
a catch.
Mayhem,
Oh, you didn't catch it. Never mind. Sorry, I looked up and Victor Scott just knocked himself out jumping to the wall.
but my
Sorry, I didn't
favorite
mean to enter ADHD. I'm sorry.
my favorite song of theirs is Mayhem, and they played that live, which I never heard them do live before. They did three other ones that I haven't heard live,
I've never heard any of these
which
songs.
was really cool because they play everything live. There's no backing tracks. So every show so far, they've changed at least two songs in the set list. So I was kind of hoping, like, oh, I hope they like, this is one I really want to hear live. And then my friend Ava, shout out to Ava, she really she saw them one time with me when it was my second time. She wanted to hear them play I Am the Fire, which they did play.
I
They
am the.
bring out a they bring out a specific guitar for that. So when they pulled that out, I'm like, oh, they're playing that.
You get excited for that.
Dude, I was my
I can tell how
adrenaline.
excited your whole face lit up when you started talking about this.
Yeah, just dude, when I see the prerequisites,
We're gonna have to
I'm gonna
restart
talk
this in
about
three
that for
minutes.
hours. That I mean, I almost drove to Kansas City to see Hailstorm and the Pretty Reckless
You hate driving
co-headline.
too, so that's saying something.
I I hated driving at night, but I was very close when they announced the co-headline, and I was praying because it wasn't like really teased. It was
Right.
just kind of like, oh, we're doing this. So when that was announced, I looked at the dates and I saw Missouri. I'm like, oh, it better be St. Louis. It's gotta be St. Louis. No, it was Kansas City,
Oh,
which
Kansas City's not that far.
But also, it was kind of like after COVID, and the prereq was canceled because the singer had COVID.
That would
And I
suck.
was like, God damn it. So if I did go, I'd only be seeing the opener or both openers, which I had already seen.
Who's the lead singer in Pretty Reckless?
Taylor Momsen. But what, you looking her up now?
No, there's a wrestler named Heather Reckless that I keep thinking of every time you say Pretty Reckless.
Oh God, no,
About
not a
four
wrestler.
foot seven. She's tiny.
That Simone Biles is taller than
She's about
that.
Simone height. However tall Simone is, Heather's about.
Oh, anyway, I'll get off of the concert
We
talk,
gotta
but
pause for a second.
no.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Anyway, there was a photo that came out that it was Simone Biles standing next to Shaq.
I saw that. That was funny.
That dude, that's the funniest shit.
Shaq's 7 foot
So
tall.
cool.
She's up to his hip.
Yeah,
All right.
if
Pause.
that.
Pause. Part three now. See if we can make it through and finish it in this take before we run out of Zoom space already.
Hopefully we do.
Yeah, Simone Biles and Shaq was a pretty funny picture. Simone's tearing it up at the Olympics. She's great.
Oh yeah.
She's another one. Just seems like the sweetest person.
I I'm happy that she got silver, but man, I was really hoping for her to get old gold.
That would have been cool.
Especially that it might be her last
It's
Olympics.
definitely her. She's 27. She's old for like
I
she's
don't
old.
know. I mean, I think she could go for another run. I just don't know if she will.
You know they used to call Allie Reisman grandma when she was 22.
Raceman.
Yeah, she was 20. I liked her. Allie was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
I think my favorite gymnast was Shawn Johnson back in the day.
Oh, see, I when I was little, I loved Gabby Douglas
Yeah,
because she was doing gymnastics at the Olympics at the same time I was still doing gymnastics. So I was like, and she still really is good. Like she was supposed to go this year.
Gabby.
Yeah, and then I think she dropped out and someone else took her place.
I don't know. She's got to be old now though,
I
because
don't know how old she
she was
is.
2012 her first time around.
Yeah, she was in 2012,
She was
but
part of that Fab Five team
yeah,
with
what was
her
it?
and
The final five, I
Fab Five,
think.
I think.
Yeah.
It
I don't
was
know. They
who was
had
on there? It
different
was
names.
Michaela Maroney, Gabby Douglas, Allie Raisman, Michaela Skinner, maybe,
Yeah, she was on it.
and I can't think of the fifth one.
Simone was in it too.
No, she wasn't on that team. She was in 2016.
Or no, wait. Was it Lori Hernandez?
Might have been. Laurie's
I
young.
think it might have
Laurie's
been.
about the same age as
I
us.
think
I
she
like her
was
though.
she
Laurie's
was
young.
doing some kind of commentary for
Yeah,
gymnastics.
she was killing it on commentary.
I didn't actually
She
hear
was
it,
on the
but
2016, 16 somewhere.
okay.
Now I gotta look this up because it's gonna bug me. USA gymnastics.
Because
Uh,
I know um the last Olympics when Simone dropped out, Michaela Skinner came in and replaced her.
it was Gabby Douglas, Jordan Weber, Michaela Maroney, Allie Reisman, and Kayla Ross. What was it? Maybe it's 2016 I'm thinking of. But I don't know. My gymnastics knowledge is not as good as it used to be. 2016 was Simone, Allie Raisman, Laurie Hernandez, Gabby Douglas, and Madison Cocaine. That is
Cocaine.
Kocain.
Oh,
So,
I don't remember her.
and then what was Michaela Skinner 2020 then?
Yeah, I think she came in after Simone dropped out because she had
Uh, Jade
that
Carter,
health
Courtney
issue.
Lee, Jordan Childs, Simone Biles, Michaela Skinner, and Grace McCollum.
Yeah.
Well, there's a whole lot of drama on the internet with Michaela Skinner and Simone.
Some actually the whole like
The whole team.
US gymnast
Michaela
team.
blocked everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Everyone unfollowed her too.
Yeah, they're not friends anymore.
Yeah,
Will
after
Smith is so
what
bad.
she
Oh boy.
said, I wouldn't be friends with her either.
What?
I wouldn't be friends with her either.
I don't know enough about her. I just know she said that these new girls were lazy and unathletic or
Yeah.
something.
I'm like, why are you calling them lazy? You're watching them from your couch. And Simone Biles is winning basically every medal in the categories she's in.
Yeah, it's I don't understand it.
I'm
Why?
like,
Why?
don't call one of the most decorated gymnasts lazy.
Right, right.
I'm like, okay. But also the TikToks of people talking about like, oh, I'm watching gymnastics and critiquing it while I'm eating potato chips on my couch, like thinking I can do this better is hilarious.
I don't know what happened to this my screen, but on your screen, how do I am I in the middle or am I on the corner?
You're on the side, like we're next to each other.
Okay. I had it. You were big for a while, and I was in the corner, and now I'm big, and you're in the corner. I don't know how to fix it back. No.
Figure that out in post.
Well, we're not posting anything video wise today. I don't think.
But
I guess I'll make it. Oh,
yeah.
but I'm gonna stop messing.
Also, the breakdancing starts tomorrow for
Oh
the
boy,
Olympics.
breakdancing Olympics.
I like
That's
I'm
the
one of
dumbest
those
thing I've
people
ever
of
heard.
like, how does that become a sport?
I couldn't tell you.
Like to me, it, like yeah, it's physical, but at the same time, like, why?
Like when they added rock climbing, that was cool.
Yeah, like that's a
Have
lot
you
of
seen speed climbing before?
speed.
Speed rock climbing.
I feel like I've watched it.
It's insane.
Dude, I really want to watch the canoe.
Why?
Or no, the kayak. The
Why?
kayak one. Because
Apparently
it's
the
like, no, it's not just people racing. Like, they make it like a whitewater raft.
yeah, it's crazy.
And they have to like spin around in the kayak. Like, I wanted to watch that, and then I found out like it already happened. And I get so mad.
Probably find it on YouTube or Peacock or something.
Oh, I hope so, because I want to go back and watch it. Do you see Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart watching the equestrian?
No, I didn't. Snoop's like the
Dude,
mascot of this, the whole thing. I haven't watched much, but Snoop is
dude.
so funny.
He was commentating on the equestrian, and the horse was like walking sideways, and he goes, "Ooh, it's Crip Rock."
I did see that. I didn't know Martha was in that, but I did see
He's
that.
like, "I need that horse in a video."
Snoop is he's so ridiculous.
He-
Did
There's
you see what
nothing
he did
more.
when he did commentary at Mania?
Oh yeah.
That was so funny.
Like, there's nothing more iconic or American than than having Snoop Dogg as like the
Was
mascot for Team USA.
was he doing commentary with Laurie Hernandez too? Did that happen?
I don't know if he did it with her.
I
I
don't know
just
how.
know he did something with NBC. Like
Yeah,
NBC is paying him to be
they're paying
there.
him a lot of money
They're giving him like $500,000.
a day.
Yeah, each day, half a mil.
He don't need that much money.
No, he doesn't. Like, if I was Snoop Dogg, I'd just tell them, no, I'd do it for free.
You
Like, that would
know,
be so fun.
here's a question for you. Bring it back around to wrestling. Who's his cousin?
Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, his
Oh,
cousin,
I don't know.
a very famous women's wrestler.
Oh, women's
You
wrestler.
might not know her.
Does
You
she
should know.
wrestle now?
Yeah, I mentioned her earlier in a match
Oh,
that I was gonna make you watch.
it's a, Sa- her name changed. It was
Yes,
Sasha
it
Banks.
is Sasha Banks,
What's her name now?
Mercedes Monet.
Okay.
Yeah, Snoop and Sasha are cousins.
I feel like I heard that a long time
I think I
ago.
probably told you.
No, it wasn't you. I think I saw it like on Twitter.
Well, he played her out at Mania one year.
I
He
mean, that would be. Imagine like there's videos of after I think it was Simone Biles' routine, or maybe it was Childs. After her routine, they pointed up in the stands
yeah, I
at
saw
Snoop
that.
Dogg and they were like dancing.
They're having a great time.
Dude, I would too. If
Samoa's
I
just there having a good time. She's not. She even said she's not competitive. She just happens to win.
no.
So
Like
she's just
if
there
you're
having a good time.
the thing is like she's humble, but at the same time she knows she's like the
You know,
greatest
she's the best ever.
gymnast to ever live.
I think before her, the best was probably Nastia, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Nastia was really good.
Hey, dude, I saw that I had such a huge crush on Shaun White, the
Yeah.
snowboarder, when I was little.
Hippie.
And I saw him because they were showing like celebrities in the stands, and he was there. And I was like, man, I just wish he was still in the Winter Olympics.
He's old now.
Oh, yeah. And they showed Tony Hawk too. I'm like,
Tony's real old. You know,
he's,
Moon played on, or Tony Hawk sang on stage with Moon.
oh, yeah, I heard that.
Came out
But
and
I'm
sang,
like,
man.
it's like you look at those people and you're like, I don't think there's anyone that could do it
Mm-mm.
how they did. Like
Really
Tony
funny.
Hawk will go down as the
Best ever.
greatest skateboarder ever.
Apparently, him and Darby Allin are real good friends.
I recognize the name.
You remember the Guess the Wrestler game we played, and the guy that came out with the flamethrower and the
Oh yeah.
that guy.
It's kind of like who is Tony Hawk not friends with?
That's true. He's friends with Moon.
Yeah.
I guess
He
he's friends.
knows everyone.
Who's the lead singer in Goldfinger?
Oh, why can't I think of it?
Johnny something?
Johnny Venus?
No, Johnny Venus is in Dirtbags.
Oh, see, I don't know.
I don't know. Johnny Venus is in Dirtbags, I think. And I can't think of that guy's name. Johnny Venus is a drummer,
Okay.
I think. And then a guy he calls Shreddy Vetter.
Which honestly,
It's a good name.
the greatest nickname.
It's pretty good. He's a good guitar
That's a
player
good one.
too. He's really good. But we
Dude,
start to wind down here a little bit. Anything you got going on coming up? We're moving into Lindenwood soon,
uh, yeah, we got
which means
Green
more
Day.
content. Lots of content coming.
Yeah, we got Green Day
Green
next
Day.
week on the 15th. You won't pop out. It might be close to selling out,
Well,
honestly.
it's gonna be packed. You think Green Day has a lot of pyro? I doubt it.
No, I don't think they do.
I highly doubt they have a lot of pyro.
But don't be a little bitch if they do.
I just get startled. That's all it is. That's
My
all.
God.
I don't
Okay.
like loud noises. I'm sorry. I don't
You
mind
would
loud.
not.
It's the hold on. It's the loud, startling noise I don't like. If I know it's
You
coming, I'm
would.
fine. It's the like, and I think Drew even said this when he was on the podcast. When we were at AEW, the Young Bucks had pyro that I didn't know they had because it was new, and it went
Hmm.
off. I was like, I was kind of sitting there like this a little bit with my hand in my ear, just
Oh no.
'cause it startles me so bad, I about fall out of the chair. I'm not kidding. I wish I didn't have this problem, but it gets me so good that I about fall out of the chair. And
You,
I'm like this, but I don't look too stupid. I just kind of got my hands back like that,
yeah,
kind of.
Jack, you would have absolutely hated Metallica.
Was Metallica constant
That
pyro?
was like half their show was just pyro,
Okay,
every
it's
song.
it's only the concussion pyro that I don't like.
No, that was like it was fire and concussion pyro.
I don't mind that as much as I know it's coming because you can see it coming. It's the it's like in Shinsuke's song when he falls down onto the mat, or when
Yeah.
Sheamus, or when Rhea comes out and she kicks her leg
Hmm.
and it goes boom, you can hear it.
But the thing is, you know that's coming
I know
though.
it's coming with Rhea. I don't know what's coming when Sheamus does it because Sheamus doesn't do anything. He comes out and he beats his chest a couple times and it goes off on one of the beats.
Well, you just gotta be prepared and like know that it's going to happen.
Yeah, well, the one that got me the worst was the Young Bucks because they had new pyro that they did, and it was just the concussion. There was nothing else. It was just boom, and I'm sitting there and I
But
finally relax, and I'm like, we're all good, no pyro. And it went off, and Drew's sitting there laughing so hard at me because I about fell out of the chair.
the one pyro incident that got me was the Rolling Stones because I was right next to the side stage
Oh,
and it was in the dome, so it was covered. But they at the very end of the show, they lit off fireworks like right next to like my row,
it's the
right next
orders
to
that are
us.
damn loud.
They they lit off fireworks. And we didn't know that. It was the first show of their tour. So there were no videos
Oh,
or like no set list of what they would be playing, anything. So everything was kind of a surprise and like guessing. But they walked off stage and all of a sudden it was like fireworks
boom,
going
boom,
off.
boom,
It's
boom.
like, what is going on? But yeah, you once again you would not have liked Motionless in White because
Oh, pyro.
every it was all pyro the whole time.
I don't mind it if it's outside. If it's outside, I'm fine. But if it's at
Oh no,
Enterprise or at the Dome, like even at the Cardinals, I think the Cardinals even use it with their fireworks because they're those no way those fireworks are that loud at a Cardinal game.
oh no, they get loud.
Well, I know they get loud, but like I don't know. Outside,
Also,
outside is not as big because it's open, so the sound travels. When it's inside, especially the first time I went, I was sitting right by the stage, so the mortar tower was right in front,
hmm
but I was up high, so it was even louder because I was up. The sound travels up.
yeah.
It was so loud.
The if you go to a Lindenwood football game, like the first home game of the season,
They shoot off
they
fireworks.
they usually light off fireworks at the end of
Like I
the
said, I'm
game.
fine with fireworks. It's not the fireworks. It's the damn concussion mortars that get me.
They sound alike though.
No, they don't.
Okay, you're just sensitive.
No, because AEW used to have pyro and it was small. It was just there was like some pops.
You tell me I
WWE,
have you tell me I have issues
you do
and
have
then
issues.
you're like I can't pee in the ocean and I'm sensitive to pyro.
I don't like pyro. I got sensory issues. It's the only thing is I don't like loud noises.
I
I never
hope
have.
I hope Green Day uses
Green Day's
concussion
not going to use it.
pyro.
Do you know what
No,
I'm talking?
I hope they use it at least one time so I can see how you act.
I just jump real bad.
Yeah,
I
I
just like
want to see that.
it's like, my soul leaves my sin for a minute. Just
No, I just get like even more excited when I hear that.
Well, yeah, but it's just so what I'm saying, AEW used to have very small pyro. They had fireworks and everything. They had the big fire towers, but it wasn't loud. It was regular. It sounded like a regular firework going off, not a massive firework. Then I go to WWE and it's so loud it shakes your whole chest.
And
That's what I'm talking about.
that sounds fun to me.
I don't like it. When I know it's coming, it's not as bad. But when I don't know it's coming, it's I can't I don't like it.
The one time I saw
You're also a metalhead,
Gojira,
and I'm not. So
well, doesn't mean I'm used to it, but I have you ever been to the factory,
yeah,
the, the concert venue?
I work 2 doors over from the factory, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't know if you've like been
I've
inside of
I've been there. I've seen Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers and Sal Volcano from
okay.
Impractical Jokers.
But I was on the where the seats are now, like on the floor.
Yeah.
But I saw Gojira. They actually played the opening ceremony of the Olympics,
Oh,
which fucking awesome that they had them do that. But I saw them there and they had pyro, like just they just had fire like shoot up.
that's all you need. You don't
But
need all that excessive
no,
shit.
we were so close to the stage that we felt the fire.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it got physically hot
Yeah.
on one side of our body.
Hmm. I was at AEW. You can tell where we're at in this picture. Kind of, we're on the opposite
Yeah.
side of the stage because you can see the ramp behind the fire. Julia Hart's pyro. Of all people, it was Julia Hart. I didn't know she had pyro. Her fire would go up. It was just fire. That's all it was, and it was so
Yeah.
hot. We could feel it on the opposite end of Shafix.
Like there's a band Falling in Reverse. They
Yeah,
played a
falling in reverse.
festival
Falling
son
in reverse is Ronnie Radke.
Ro- yeah.
Yeah.
They
Uh,
played Sonic
what's the song called?
Temple.
Zombieland? Zombified? Yeah, Zombified.
Yeah.
I know Zombified.
They
It's
played
walkout part.
Sonic Temple in Ohio this year. And I think they were like the main headliner of one of the days. And it's like just like being like not even that close to the fire, and you can feel it.
So
They
hot.
were they were getting burnt by the fire.
Ronnie was?
Like the whole band.
Jeez.
Something went wrong with the pyro.
Like the
And
Undertaker.
I think it was shooting up, and either they didn't have it labeled correctly of where they had to like stand behind, or something was wrong with the pyro. But they were getting burned. It had like second or third degree burns from it.
It's
I'm like just being like 100 feet away and you can feel hot. Imagine that actually touching you.
yeah. Well, the Undertaker got burnt once. You know about that?
Yeah.
That was in St. Louis at Enterprise or
I
Scottsdale.
mean, that just,
He told the pyro guy, "Hey, back it up a little bit. It's getting hot." And then he ate a fireball and still wrestled a 40-minute match.
God.
The only reason I know Falling in Reverse is because Paige, wrestler,
Yeah,
Saraya.
she's with Ronnie
Yeah, that's
Radke.
the only reason I know because he sings her walkout song,
Yeah.
and she got some hate for it because the song is, I don't know,
Well, he's, I'm not gonna get into it, but
he's not allowed at Six Flags anymore.
people find him controversial for many
Well,
different
Zombieland's a very
reasons.
controversial song. Zombified isn't very
Well,
controversial.
it's not even necessarily the song, it's what he talks about and posts on social media.
Well, he talked about
Which,
getting canceled in Zombified.
well, I mean, it's like he gets canceled every 2 months. And it's honestly kind of because of the same reasons. And people just like to bring it up all over again.
Yeah, people are like, "I'm disappointed in Soraya for dating him." No, shut up.
Yeah, it's like,
Better than Berto that
okay.
she used to date, Del Rio. That sack of shit. Alberto Del Rio is a horrible person.
I'm like, listen,
You
she
remember
could
him?
be dating an actual like serial killer. And
Instead,
listen,
it's not even.
he just
He just looks like a
said,
serial killer.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I
But it's
know.
like, listen, he just said some stuff that people might not agree with or find offensive. I mean, my advice, can get over it. Like, he's not going to change his opinion because someone roasted him online.
Right.
If anything, he gets hate comments on TikTok and he responds to it and roasts the
Does he?
people that commented. It's honestly hilarious.
I don't really know much about. I just like I said, I know Zombified, and that's it.
Oh, follow him on TikTok because it's funny.
Do you know
Even
that
if you like disagree with him,
he's still
like
flying?
the shit he posts is funny.
Okay. Do we know the set list for Green Day? Is that out?
Uh, I heard that they play 45 songs.
Jesus
They
Christ!
play they play all of Doogie, all of American Idiot, and some of their new album.
45. Limp Bizkit played 9.
No, I think they played 12.
Okay, same thing. It wasn't much. 40. We're gonna be there all night.
I mean, I don't know, we'll figure it out.
45 songs. Good
Hey,
God.
I'm off work the next day.
I am gonna have to take off work the next day.
Yeah, you should probably call that in.
Rancid is opening too. Rancid's probably gonna play 4 or 5 songs.
It, I mean, it
As
depends.
long as they
Let
play
me
Ruby Soho, I'll be happy.
let me actually look at the set list.
45 song. Good God. I only know like four.
Well, that seems like a you issue.
I saw
Let's.
Deadpool the other day,
Oh
and
God, it's such a good movie.
that was all right. I don't do superhero stuff. This is not my thing.
Okay, well,
It was funny. I'll give you that. It was funny. It just wasn't my kind of movie.
okay. They play, at least this show, they play 37.
My God, that's 6 hour concert.
That's,
It's like a 6 hour concert.
oh,
It's
let's let's see what they played in Canada.
They are Canadian, aren't they?
Oh,
Hey, you remember when you said we are gonna wrap this up in like 2 minutes? I just got to check.
yeah, we gotta wrap it up. Anyway, they play 37 songs, so we're gonna be there for a while.
Yeah, and they're 4 or 5 minute songs each.
Yeah.
It's a 4 hour concert with just Green Day and Rancid and somebody else is opening for. There's two openers.
Well, they have to be done by 11.
Do they?
Yeah,
Why?
because the city has a curfew.
Do we have
They
that
have to pay they have to pay $10,000 for every minute they go over.
every minute?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got to pay the union crews, I guess. You know,
That and the city.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah.
He went 2.5 hours over on a show at
Where?
Dodger Stadium.
Oh,
Cost him $330,000. He said
I
it was the
mean,
best. It was the best night of his life, and he would do it again.
he's got the money.
Yeah, Fluffy has money.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess remember I asked you 20 minutes ago what you got coming up as we wind down, and then we got
Yeah.
sidetracked.
I got Green Day and
Not
one
Blink
week of
182.
rock left.
What we got nothing. I got nothing. I'm yeah, I got
Moving into school, that's about
yeah,
it.
coming to school. Um, we don't have a whole lot lined up right now. It'll probably be the two of us for a while, at least the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
Casey will be back at some point. I don't know when. I'm sure some old friends will be back soon. New school year.
Yeah.
Some of our old friends will come back. I don't know who, but some of our old friends will come back. But yeah, nothing really crazy going on. Check out the social medias on everything. See. I would think any shout outs or anything you got?
I got nothing.
I can't think
Shout out to Hellstorm.
of
Third time seeing them. And shout out to the two little kids. They made my whole day.
Uncle Cracker on Sunday. That's what I got going on.
Oh, there you go.
I guess that'll
Shout
take
out to Uncle Cracker.
he's America's uncle.
Yes, he is.
Him and Uncle Jesse.
Never watched Full House.
But you knew what I was talking about.
How can I not?
Uncle Jesse was the man.
I mean, John Stamos, he can get it.
All right, on that note, thank you
I
everybody
think,
for
yeah,
listening.
the monster kicked in. It's time for me to wrap it up.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see y'all next week. Hopefully, I don't know when it's gonna be up. Tuesday. We might do one Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We have a cool idea, and we're gonna try to do it next week if it works out. We're gonna try.
Yeah.
No promises, but we're gonna try. It'll be fun. Some cool guests. All right. Good night, everybody.